everybody. Welcome back to the Holy Quail. It's myself and Nick this week. We are missing Andy, but we can see he is in the chat and we hope he's having a lovely time in Devon. I think you are in Devon.
That's what we all think you're there.
We all
But
think
wherever
you're
you are, we hope you're having a lovely time.
I am, yes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, Pookie, you did guess it right. We were actually having technical difficulties because Nick jinxed my laptop.
Yeah, it's my fault. Sorry, everyone. Saying if it works, it works. Everything's fine, and then lo and behold, everything was not fine.
Everything is not fine. But yeah, hopefully it's fine now with good vibes only. Um, so hey Deacon Winters, hey Pookie, hey Oh Look a Birdie, hey Thistle. Thanks for joining us. And how are you, Nick? How's things?
Good. Yeah, it's time's been one of those things. I can't remember how long it's been. I think I was here last week, or was I? I can't even remember anymore. I was definitely here last Friday, but I can't remember if I was here last Wednesday. But however long it's been good. Yeah, like moved down here into Oxfordshire for the last few weeks, so kind of settled and exploring around and things. Um, I had my job interview at the beginning of the week, and I heard back and I
Oh,
didn't get it sadly.
oh,
But I
well,
got
it's
some
not meant
good
to be.
feedback. Yeah, exactly. I dodged a bullet, I'm sure,
Yeah,
but got some
yeah.
very good feedback and everything. So next time I'll be ready.
Nice. Was that in Oxford or was that somewhere
Yes,
else?
yeah, it was in
Ah,
Oxford. One of the assistant wardens near where I am.
oh, cool.
I
So
I
you're
can still volunteer there, so
ah,
I can stay part of the team and things and still get involved, so not
yeah.
all bad things.
Yeah, exactly. So you're happy in Oxford then? You're thinking of staying a bit because
Yeah,
you
here
like
for
going
the
around the country.
I know. For at least the next few months, maybe the winter, probably down here. Um, but yeah, we'll see what job opportunities come up and things, but hopefully travel around a bit whilst I am freer now with no jobs or anything, so
Mm.
see what
I've
happens.
um I've heard good things about Hinksley Heights,
Oh, okay.
Oxfordshire. Um,
Have a look around.
Good for wetland plants and all that kind
Oh,
of stuff, really rare ones. So might be worth checking it out.
yeah. Oh, there's a golf club there. Lovely. Hey, I'll look at that later.
And then there's another one called Pink Hill as well, same again. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, at least you have a lot of time to
Hmm,
explore.
exactly. Gotta think of the positives.
And did
Yeah,
you
how
did you say you went caving?
I did. This was before I came down, so it must have been around a month or so ago. Um, me and my brother came up when I was still in North Wales, and we went into one of the old slate mines up there,
Oh my God.
which was very fun. And then whenever I was down here a few weeks ago, I was going to go to Yorkshire to go caving, but then I
Oh, that
caught
was it.
the new strain of COVID going around, which was
Oh.
a bit rough, but there'll be plenty of opportunities. So hopefully I'll go caving again in the next few weeks or months.
I do salute you for going caving. I don't know what people in the chat think, but that terrifies me. Is it quite like tight? And
the so I went kind of half show caving, like an introduction to caving, like 12, 13, 14 years ago, and that was great fun, but that wasn't too tight. There was like the main tunnel, and then there's like a small squeeze you could do, like an option, and I did that. I was like, oh, that's fun. Because my thing is, if I can see someone else of like my size and dimensions do it,
yeah.
and they're fine, like okay, I can do that. I'm happy to do that, and I gave it a go and like wiggle my way through. And oh, this is brilliant fun. But if I was like at the front, this is uncharted territory, and it just gets
Okay.
narrow. It's like right off you go. I'm like, I'm not doing that. So
So basically,
yeah,
you just want a sacrifice. You go, you first
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Is it
If you
good?
get
If I hear them, I'm on my way, but if not, it's not looking good.
oh, no. Um, Birdie says, "I'd likely not do it." Thistle, "No, thank you." I agree with both of you. Fishy says, "I like caving as long as it's not tight." Yeah, I
Hmm.
kind of I
Yes, I
kind
think.
of agree, but also I don't think that you would get me down there. But
But yeah, I think majority of caving is like big tunnels. You don't have to even like stoop or anything. I think there's very, very few bits that you have to kind of squeeze into really tight gaps and things like that. But I realized when I was going to go up to Yorkshire, um, that's I was going to go to Gaping Gill, which I was really looking forward to. So massive chamber, I think like dozens of meters pitch down a waterfall, like massive. Oh, so I really want to go back there. Hi, Barnacle.
hi, Fishy.
There are so many interesting things to see above ground. Caves can stay a mystery to me. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
agreed.
is definitely for some people, not for others. Um,
Oh, Barnacle said, "Oh God, I wandered in on a sacrifice." Basically, Nick sacrifices other people in caves.
they go out of their own volition. I'm not making anyone do anything. I'm not
You
saying
just
get down that hole.
there's a knife, you've got a knife next to them. Or you could just, like, be like, "Oh, that looks really cool. Wouldn't you like to do that?"
So, oh my gosh, look at that thing right at the back there. That looks really cool. Let's go have a look at that. I'll let you go first. I'm the polite one here.
Yeah. "Oh, no, really, you're the guest. You should."
I insist. That is dividing.
Uh, Pookie, I done caving twice, once tubing in a cave. River system, that seems cool. Tubing in a cave.
Wow.
Once tight ones once tight ones, especially on me. I'm big. 1 point mm.
Hmm. Yeah,
That sounds
cave.
very cool, Pookie, though.
Yeah, like a
I
river
something
system
I could
there.
be that's something I could be down for.
But yeah,
And there's an
river's
end.
cool. Yes. Cave diving. No, that's I definitely like draw the line there. Like either way, you either have to like hold your breath and go under like a dip that's like full of
Oh,
water, or like equipment diving in cave. No, no, no.
I agree with you, yeah, because, like, how does anyone know when that stops? I guess a tour would, but,
Yeah,
worst
yeah,
scenario.
yeah. I'm gonna stand here and it's your fault if you bump into me. So just saying. But yeah, I did see some very cool wildlifey bits and naturey bits when I went into the slate mine. So some cool, I was like, what's the wood rot fungus, which is like nice and glowy under UV, and some cool minerals that kind of fluoresce under UV as well, and some odd like spiders and things like that. I can't remember if I saw a bat or not. But it's cool. But yeah,
Yeah, see,
hopefully
that's the
soon.
nice thing about caves. Bats, cool stuff to see. Like, do you see,
Yeah.
like, so that, yeah, you know what? When you put it like that, maybe there's like a silver lining of caving,
Hmm.
you
Yeah,
know?
I think most people here could definitely do what I did like a month or so ago. Like it wasn't. I was just in my wellies, tramping around. Um, it wasn't anything dangerous or anything like that. Like if you have the right equipment and you're with the right people and do things safely and
Mm.
sensibly, then it's fine. So there's lots of opportunities and things out there if anyone's interested.
We've got half and half that are interested, I think.
Yeah. Oh, you can winters, and you're really good enjoying a holiday so far, except the time weather. Oh, the weather
Mm,
has been impressively. I think it's like really just like constantly wet in the southwest. I think the further east you go, it's more kind of isolated storms. Because I've definitely felt that in kind of the Midlandsy area.
yeah, yeah, we've had a fair amount of rain.
Hmm.
I looked at the rainfall data today, actually.
Ooh.
Even with the amount of rain, with the amount of rain that we've had these like past couple of days, obviously it's like chucked it down. Say like the past week. I think I wasn't here, but
Hmm.
I think it was raining. Is it still above or below average
For how long
this month?
this month? I'd say it's around average, because I think
Round
some
average.
Septembers are, like, pretty like I feel like every other year or something, it's, like, a really dry September, and it's, like, the summer's like an Indian summer, it stays really hot, and then other
Mhm.
times, it's just really cold and wet, and winter's already here by, kind of like, 1st of September. So I
Yeah.
think it's, like, yeah, average, average.
Average. Oh, it's below average still.
Really still.
Mhm. Still, but I
Wow.
think just 'cause it was so dry and then we just got loads.
Mm.
Still below average, yeah. Um,
Yeah.
Fishy, still hot and arid here, but the autumn geophytes have come out.
Oh,
Nice.
very
Very
nice.
nice. And Pookie, we are 240 millimeters below this year. Probably similar to us.
Hmm. Wow.
Thistle, dry, such dry spring and summer. Yeah, it's been exceptionally dry. And it feels like properly autumn now.
Yeah, what Barnacle was saying, like, the wind stripping the leaves isn't very gusty, autumny storms. Uh, yeah, definitely very autumny. Like, the air is quite cold at times. Had 1 or 2 days like, "Oh, it's actually quite warm, and I can be in a t-shirt quite comfortably," but most of the time it's yeah, it's pretty chilly air now.
Yeah, it's really chilly. Yes, I went to Rhodes last for a week, so I've been away for a week, and then I came back and I was like, "What's happened?" Like, whoa,
Different place now, yeah.
yeah, different place. Um, Issa says, "I want to see the autumn colours. Those leaves better stay on the trees." That's so true.
Mm.
That's actually one of my favourite things about autumn, just seeing all the different coloured leaves on the trees. You know, when you're driving and then just like on both sides of the roads are just like beautiful trees. I love that.
I do love the colours. Mm.
Barnacle, I'm holding out on a nice day for Monday since the tides are nice and low. Oh, nice. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I think it's getting nicer towards the end of the week. I don't know about Monday.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
think
feel
it's
like it's
yeah, I
been
think my mum said it was going to be 25 on Friday.
20 oh my god, another heat wave. Here it comes. Summer returns.
Summer returns, psych. Oh yeah, Pookie 27 there.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, the migratory birds. Yeah, there's been some
Mm.
brilliant autumn migrants so far. Um, yeah, I'll talk about some of them as well later on, but
Ooh.
we've had some good autumn birds so far. There's this really wholesome father and son birding duo that come onto Skoma, and I met them when I was over there last summer, and they're over there now. And just seeing like the recent sightings page on Skoma, it's just turned into like a short novel. There's just the paragraphs of birds they're seeing. It's like, oh, it's like
Ah.
dozens of Arctic skiers. Like, no, I want to be there. Yeah, all these good storms, with the westerly winds. Summer returns for a day and it feels much colder the next day. Yeah, yeah, it's like
Yeah.
mild one, then cold again the next. In the car, we're trying to get back when we get back to the house. Committed to the stream, Andy.
You are very
Enjoy your
committed.
holiday.
We love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I'm excited to see everything you've seen.
Mm. 25 feet of rain. Yes, coming horizontally in the game. Yeah. Should we get on to our wildlife
Fine.
sightings?
Yeah.
Do you want to go first, or should I go first?
You go. I like
I'll
seeing yours.
go. I'll go. I'll start with my storm cloud, please.
Ooh.
First of all, as we're
Talking
talking
about the
about
weather?
weather. Exactly. I thought it'd lead on nicely. But yeah, I was mentioning earlier just lots of kind of isolated storms, like nice big storm clouds, kind of coming over. So it's like nice blue sky, bit kind of chilly, maybe like warm in the sunshine, and you see this massive just looming cloud in the distance, and it comes over. Massive downpours, nice like thunder, lightning. Had some hail in one. Um, I went to my local RSPB reserve, RSPB Otmore, and I was looking at the rain radar and I could just see this massive, like, it was a very tiny spot, but very intense. It was, I think it was a red on the kind of rainfall. Um, and it's like, okay, if I time this well, I can go from the car park, walk through, get to the hide. That's when the rain cloud comes. I can stay there, see if there's any birds, appreciate the storm, and then it'll pass over and I can walk back and it'll be perfect. And I did time it pretty well. I it started raining as I was getting to there, so I did a short jog to get there. But yeah, I absolutely love summer storms. Like the sound of
Mm,
thunder and lightning. Oh,
mm,
it's so good. Can't beat it.
crazy. And to be fair, fair play timing it
And
correctly
I was like,
as
oh, that worked quite well.
well.
Um, but yeah, I love nice summer storm clouds because they're so isolated. You can see them really nicely. Because like the winter, it's just these big kind of stratus clouds where you're basically in the cloud, it's just on the ground. It's all grey. There's no features. It's just sometimes it's drizzling, sometimes it's not. But these nice isolated summer storm clouds, like this is probably a very large cumulus congestus, so like a really tall cumulus kind of starting to form the kind of cumulonimbus as it kind of reaches the top and it's kind of plowing or like spreading out, kind of forming an anvil on the top. Because they're so isolated, you can see them really nicely. So as soon as they pass over, you just see a lovely view of the towering clouds. I just absolutely love it. So very much appreciating all the clouds. Yeah, lovely layered effect, Mark says. They're fun to fly through on a plane. Have
Oh,
you done
I bet they are.
that?
Have you done that, barnacle? That's cool.
My goodness. I'd imagine. I feel like because there's so much convection, like that's what forms and just so much rising heat and water. I thought it'd be really turbulent in there, especially if there's because some of the ones I've had, they're kind of largish hailstones, thunder and lightning. Oh, okay, just like in a normal. I'm just
Uh,
assuming, like,
so did
there's a storm
I.
cloud getting my little plane. And
Yeah,
just,
I thought Barnacle. Yeah, Barnacle didn't say she had a plane.
it's nice storm chasing up the hills. God,
That
I
does
don't
seem
think,
quite fun.
yeah, I don't think I've ever been in a plane going through large storm clouds.
No, I don't think I have actually.
Yeah.
Pilot licenses for everyone. That would be nice. Dreams from the sky.
One emote barnacle. But yes, I've been appreciating storm clouds a lot. Um, hmm, let's see. As we're talking about migrants here, I'll have my glossy ibis, please. So I think Andy talked about glossy ibis, I think earlier in the summer, I want to say. He mentioned it last week or week before. But this autumn, there has been a very large influx of glossy ibis into the UK, especially the southwest. Um, we were after glossy ibis this week. Good luck, birdie.
Good luck,
Um,
birdie. Fingers
yeah,
crossed.
where are they from? North Africa and Southern Europe mainly. I'm not too sure why this year. I'm not sure if there's been particular winds or poor feeding or breeding grounds or anything. But there has been a very large number of them making their way up to the UK for whatever reason. So particularly in the southwest, so kind of Cornwall, Devon area, but generally across the UK because there are so many. But absolutely gorgeous birds. I think Andy talked about them in detail before, but I like to think of them as a curlew crossed with a starling because they're a bit like a curlew, but have that really lovely, dark, kind of like cosmic-y, starry, speckly look to them of a starling. Absolutely lovely birds. He's telling me they're very common here. Also, one of my favorites. Oh, cool. Bigger, yeah, slightly bigger. But I think as like a general, I describe if someone said what's a glossy ibis, I think that's like my go-to description of them. Or curling or a starlew. I think curling just sounds like the sport. I think starlew sounds better in my eyes. So,
Starling. I like that.
But yeah, they are brilliant when the sunlight hits you right. Sounds very nice. This is my first ever time seeing glossy ibis, which is very nice on a very sad-looking reservoir, which is meant to be nice and full of water, but was just completely drained. Very weird looking. Um,
Mm.
I'll go to my mystery bird one, please, because this kind of shows like looking up of a view, like a bit more wide view of what's meant to be a nice full reservoir. But I also saw a very cool bird whilst seeing the glossy ibis. So, can anyone see the mystery bird? I'm trying to. I should probably.
I say there's a lot
Okay.
of birds there.
Yeah, I was trying to. The bird is a black tern. So there's a black tern in this image somewhere. Anyone want to guess where the black tern is? Oh, the name here, Maglan, means sickle bird. Oh, cool. That's nice. Yes, slides a glossy ibis across the ice.
Is it,
There, there you go. Bird of Chris has got it. It's there, just to the left a bit.
is
Perfect. He's got it.
it at the back left?
It's more central. Um,
Mm,
I'll go to Mystery
mm.
Bird 2, please, just to put people out of their misery. Um, but yes. Also lots of black terns in the UK, it seems. I'm not sure if there is an influx, but it does seem like there's
I
quite
like
a lot
the
of them. Yeah, so it's in the middle there. This is a very much a nitpick. There is a lovely picture of a black tern for everyone there, which the picture alone, you probably couldn't tell it's a black tern, but I did have my camera with me. This is just my phone going through my binoculars, but through binoculars, just through your eyes, you could see a lovely views of the black terns, kind of that nice grey, kind of grey look across them. Very nice. I think so. No, okay, not my guess. But yeah, I love another lovely kind of migrant passing through. Ooh, before the fens got drained, allegedly locals were kept awake by the noise of breeding colonies. Oh, together back and wow, the
Oh,
black
that's
terns
interesting.
specifically.
Oh.
Gosh, nice shark to the left.
Oh my god, it does look like a shark.
He's putting a shark in the reservoir. Oh my goodness,
So you
put
didn't
that on the
spot
species
that. You
count.
didn't spot the
No, I
black
missed
tern, but you
that.
didn't get the
No,
shark.
I mean that was Bird of Chris, and just left it. Yeah, it's only a little one. You're right, Chris. Nice small turn. Um, maybe we
And
should.
the shark.
As we're on a series of nitpicks, I'll go to my Kingfisher picture, please, or Kingfisher one specifically. Um,
Oh, cool.
don't get too excited; it's a nitpick.
No.
Um, see if you can see the Kingfisher. It was lovely to see them. Um, Again, there's a Kingfisher somewhere in this picture. I feel like we can do because this is a gaming stream and it's just where's Wally.
Oh my god, this is quite fun. Right, where is the kingfisher?
I thought this was quite a good one because the
Oh, I
previous
can see it, I
photo.
think.
Oh no, because the previous one was just water everywhere. Uh, yeah, birds everywhere, not very helpful. I think this one was quite good. It's almost like a
Is it
puzzle because there's lots of
is it
places it could
sitting?
perch. It's sitting on a
Sitting
stick.
Yeah,
Pookie sees it. Several blue bits says this all. Yeah, like decoy.
tiny.
Hey, Kingfisher. Back to back Nick. I know Boulder it's everyone's lucky day.
Yeah, to
Um,
be fair, there is very much a lot of kingfisher colours in this picture. It's
hmm.
so odd. Like with the chairs, are they chairs?
I
They're
think so. I
literally
think someone's living on the boat. I wasn't too
maybe it's her pet
sure.
kingfisher and everything they got is kingfisher themed.
maybe, maybe it did go back there again. We'll go to Kingfisher 2, please, put people out of their misery. Um, but well done for everyone who saw that. Um, yeah, nothing wrong.
Yeah!
Can't go wrong with Kingfisher. Oh, well done, everyone. Yes,
Oh,
I
that's
kept
quite a good
vision all the
one.
DK one. I was quite proud of that one. I was like, oh, it's a good little quiz that. It's a little Holy Grail quiz book. Where's one you just spot the wildlife? You could actually do a quiz book because you have the Nick picks. It's like, where's the bird? And it says what the bird is, but it's just somewhere in there, supposedly. And then you got Andy picks where it's obvious, like there's the bird, but you don't
The
know what the
bird is
bird is. So it's like, which bird is this?
yeah, yeah.
There we
This is
go.
true. It could be a number 1 New York bestseller.
Yeah. Yeah. Very niche audience.
Is
I
that
took
another
slightly better
further back
images and
to the
photos.
left of it? Oh, yeah, I get what barnacle means, sitting on the whatever that is, just
Maybe?
behind it.
Maybe. There were 2, like, one was chasing the other, so it could be. Always Bunker says it could just be a blob.
Could be a blob. Pookie, I took slightly better images of both this week.
Yeah, we'll use yours to add to the species count and appreciate more. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you gotta zoom in
maybe I
on the zoom in.
can.
But, I must have seen, because I saw another one because I went for a walk around central Oxford the other day, and there's one just going along the canals there.
They're
It's
probably
got a zoom in
tourists.
on a zoom in on a zoom in, my goodness.
Barnacle
Oh, it
says,
could
"Probably
be.
just the shark."
Yeah. It's following me.
Yeah, if Nick
Oh,
goes missing, we know where he's gone.
yeah.
The shark's out to get him.
Every picture, there's just a shark, and it gets bigger and bigger in the frame each time. It's
And you're
following
going,
me.
"No, it's not a shark. No."
It's just a blob. Or it's just a kingfisher. It's fine.
Man in Oxfordshire gets eaten by shark.
Yeah. There's a headline for you. Stalker show. Um, but yeah, can't go wrong with a kingfisher. It's one of those ones where you usually don't see them when they're perched. You kind of catch them as they're glowing past, and then you hope that they're gonna perch or land somewhere nearby. And they
Yeah,
just stay perched. And you just watch them for ages. Lovely birds.
gorgeous birds.
Oh, what should I have? I'll go for my canary-shouldered thorn, please. This is my street moth,
Mm,
or not quite street moth. It was a bit more out in the wild, but
love these.
building related moth. I don't know what to call it. It was on a building, but I love a canary-shouldered thorn. They're just so yellow, just so
Oh,
fuzzy, and oh,
proper fuzzy, proper fuzz balls. That's a
mhm.
nice find.
But yeah, this was on a toilet block, and they had kind of lots of external lighting. And what else? There was a canary-shouldered thorn. There was there's a micro that was very sad. It was dead in the cobwebs, but there was
Mm,
a moth there from before. And there were 2 more. I can't remember what they were, but there were the 2 little moths. They're kind of small brown ones, and they're very far away, so I didn't get very good pics
mm.
of them. Very
Didn't
autumnal toilet moth. But yeah, it's there's still moths around. I love to see moths. Um, so do check anywhere where there are lights, in kind of in the evenings and nights, for moths just sitting around for you to come and enjoy them.
While sitting on the toilet.
Yeah, you never know, even while sitting on the toilet. Is that, "Hey, look there." This was on the outside, but you never know. There's an open window. Actually, I did find one. No, what did we find inside? My partner came was like, "There's a moth in here." What was it? Oh, there was one. But yes, inside as well. They're everywhere.
Nice
And
toilet buddy,
then
and that's a really nice find. Really nice
I don't know.
find.
It's like, I love thorns and canary shoulder thorns. Mm. I'll go on to my kind of my glue craft, please. It's like some kind of some ghouls and some fungi to finish off. Toilet blocks are great ones. They are barnacle. Yeah, they
Mm,
usually have the kind of emergency lightings or just always on lights, whatever they're
yeah.
called. So definitely look. And any was it when I was on Rathlin, the lifeguard hut, because I always had lights on, so that was a really good spot. So anywhere where
Mm.
there's lights on, um, like all night, it's brilliant. But yeah, these are some lovely silk button ghouls, sometimes called silk button spangle ghouls. Um, and now's like a really good time to see them. They come out in the winter, or sorry, autumn, like late summer, autumn, kind of August to October kind of time. And they can be very abundant on the underside of oak leaves. And these ones here are the asexual or agamic generation, and it is really like a little button or kind of underside of a donut or a bagel. But they're very vibrant for the color. It's one of those things where in person they're much more kind of bright orange instead of
Mm,
a kind of duller brown. They're really, really lovely. And the wasp larva will mature kind of in around August, September time, but will remain inside the ghoul on the ground throughout the winter just to protect it from frost and predators, things like that. And then will emerge in the following year from February to April. Fairy donuts. Oh, I like that.
they do look
Gecko's
like
foot.
a potato.
Fairy. That's a I really like that name.
Yeah, they should be renamed Fairy
Fairy
Donuts
donuts.
and
Because like the
either put
perfect kind of, yeah, like folklore
mm,
kind of wistful name to them.
yeah, it would be cute if they didn't then just hatch into little little wasps.
But they're lovely little fairy wasps.
They'd be fairy wasps,
A
true.
fairy donut wasp. Who couldn't love that?
Yeah, fishy, they are good gecko spots. That is true. I've seen
Mm.
a lot of, like, lizards and stuff, near toilet blocks. Basically, toilet blocks for everything. If you want a bit of a
Yeah,
wildlife fix, just go to an outside toilet block.
yeah, definitely. Jam-filled
Yeah.
wasp. Oh no.
Maybe.
I'll go on to my red nail ghouls, please. Yeah, a few ghouls out. I found some more today on the walk, which I'll talk about next time. But yes, lots of
Oh,
ghouls and things coming
cool.
out. But these are really fun. Red nail ghouls from the. This is a mite, not a wasp this time. This is from the mite Aerophy, Aerophyes tiliae. Put it in the chat for people who, for some reason, couldn't understand my perfect pronunciation. But a type of mite, and they develop on the upper surface of lime lime tree leaves. And the ghouls are usually kind of long and pointed, like they are here, looking a bit like kind of nails. Sometimes shorter with rounded tips, but often much kind of like tinted with red. So the ones here are quite early, but they've got that bit like that reddy tinge to them. They can occur on the hybrid common lime or Tilia europea cross, largely Tilia platyphylos, and the small leaf lime, Tilia cordata. It used to be thought that these ghouls on large leaf and small leaf limes are caused by different species, but this is no longer the case, or considered to be the case, with the latest edition of the British Plant Ghouls book by Redfern and Sherwin 2023. Aerophyes latianulatus has been combined with E. tiliae. For anyone wondering about their small and large leaf lime, yeah, they're mites.
Mhm.
Um, but the mites move into the foliage in the spring, having overwintered in the bark crevices or around the buds of the tree. As the mites suck sap from the leaf surface, the chemicals released cause the ghouls to develop. So, yeah, red nail ghoul. I think surprisingly common. One of those ones where they're very much widespread and common, but very much underrecorded. So, I really love seeing these on like recording centers, and you can tell there's a county where there's very keen recorders because the UK is like pretty sparse, and then like Leicestershire, like a massive collection of records there. But it's just because that's where there's more recording with a bias there, so
Yeah,
probably very common. But yeah, that was fun.
I think they're really cool. They're really cool. They are like little fingers.
Hmm, they're quite large as well because lime leaves are pretty large, so
Mm.
the nails there were over a centimeter long.
Mm.
Um, yeah.
Especially the one towards like the bottom of the picture that actually looks like a hand.
Yeah, kind of coming up.
Like, yeah.
So it looks really good. I went there on my walk today as well, and they're even more. Most of them kind of up high in the trees, a bit harder to see with photographs. But yeah, must have been 30, 40 leaves, kind of all covering them, which is very cool
Mm,
to see. And then my final one, which is my glue crust. Could I have that one, please? This was back in North Wales, but I forgot to talk about it somehow. I added it to my album to talk about, but must have slipped through. But this is really cool. So these are glue crusts. So they migrate. This is a type of fungus, and it migrates from one tree to another by branches that are in contact with each other. So it's kind of hard to see in the picture. So you have like a nice mossy, lichenly covered, like grayer, brighter stick on top, and then underneath there's like a darker, browner one, and between the two there's a kind of purpley looking slime. So there's two different types of trees, and in the middle is the glue crust fungus, kind of sticking the two together. So the science name is Hymenochyta corrugata. That in the chat for anyone who wants to actually see how it's spelled and pronounced. Um, but yes, they migrate from one tree to another and spread themselves by gluing the twigs together, which I think is just very cool. Um, yeah, like it knows where there are twigs that are touching. And it's like, okay, yes, I shall now grow here and spread by this way, which I find very cool. The genus name Hymenochyta comes from hymen, a prefix referring to the fertile membrane or the crust surface, and chyta from the Greek noun kite, meaning long hair and probably therefore referring to the fine hairs or setae on the upper surface of the fungi in this group. The specific epithet corrugata means wrinkled or corrugated and refers to the often undulating and sometimes warty surface of the crust fungus, and can be found somewhat commonly on living and dead broadleaf deciduous trees and shrubs, particularly hazel and willows, and also occasionally on other hardwoods. And if you're in like a hazel woodland, especially like an old-ish hazel woodland, then keep an eye out for the hazel glove fungus, which is a parasite of this crust fungus. So it parasitizes this crust fungus, and it looks a bit like a chicken of the woods, so kind of quite kind of bright, kind of that orangey, whitey look. But it also kind of forms a crust. It's not very 3D. It kind of forms a crust, but it's quite bright and vibrant. But that's quite a rare fungus, so worth keeping an eye out for that. But
mhm.
yeah, little glue crust fungus there to finish off my sightings for the week.
Very nice. It's just so intelligent, aren't they? They're so
Yeah,
clever.
like they can tell when there's two sticks touching.
Yeah.
How they do
How? How? We will never comprehend.
that. Yeah, that's my stuff for the week. What have you been up to?
Very cool. Um, like I said, been away. So I went to Rhodes. So there was a lot of beaching, a lot of, chilling out by the pool. I can't say that I saw lots, but I saw a few things. I'll start with go for I saw lots of peacocks. And actually, it was probably one of my
Ooh.
favourite afternoons because you could buy peacock food at the cafe, and I kept buying peacock food and feeding all the peacocks, and it was really, really fun. So I just thought it'd be a shame not to include that because they are very pretty birds.
Aw, what a poser.
Look at that they were posers, and also take in mind I had a lot of food, so small price to pay to have a full belly. But yeah, saw lots and lots of peacocks, and then I saw this hooded crow, um, which
Oh,
was quite nice on while I was on the beach. Um, so then I done a bit of digging on kind of hooded crows, and we do get them in the UK. and it replaces the carrion crow in northern and western Scotland, the Isle of Man, and Northern Ireland. In areas where the two species overlap, hybridization can occur, with individuals showing mixed plumage. Like carrion crows, hooded crows feed on dead animals, invertebrates, and grain, as well as stealing eggs from other birds' nests. They are more sociable than carrion crows and may be seen feeding in groups. Breeding populations are joined by winter visitors from Scandinavia, this is the UK hooded crow, by the way. I did see this in Rhodes, but um, so like carrion crows, hoodies are adaptable and clever birds. In Finland, they have been seen to reel in fishing lines that have been left in holes in the ice to obtain fish. I mean,
Huh.
like like any carrion, they're very clever, aren't they? They all are.
Wow.
Um, but I'll do as Andy isn't here, I'll take his game that he loves to play. So what is the oldest recorded hooded crow? And the
Oh my
average
gosh.
lifespan of a hooded crow is
That's gone
4
crazy.
years.
Is that 4 years on average?
Yes, average lifespan 4 years.
Hmm. I don't really know my corvids' lifespans that well. I apologize if you can hear dogs barking in the background. Um,
That's okay. We love dogs. They
yeah.
can join if they want. Maybe they feel left out. Maybe they've got an answer to the oldest recorded hooded crow.
Mark how many years you think there are. Now in the months, now in the day.
Yeah.
Arf, arf, correct. Um,
Okay, so Fishy is
yeah.
saying 25. Deacon Winters, 12 years, 3 months. I like the
Ooh.
precision. 7 years, 6 months.
I might go kind of between this and Deacon. I think it's almost a decade, so I'm gonna say 9 years, 8 months,
9
and
years,
13
8
days.
months. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Andy,
So,
he's come
oh,
back. He's got
Barnacle,
ooh,
17 years, 2 months and 8 days. Pookie, 8 years, 7 months. Okay. So,
drum roll.
who is the closest? I think Barnacle, I think, is the closest,
Oh,
as it's 16 years and 9 months.
oh my gosh.
Yeah,
So 4 times the average. Oh my
yeah,
wow, I was not expecting it to be that long. Well done,
yeah.
Barnacle.
Um,
Hmm.
yeah. I want to see where the oldest one was
Imagine living up to
recorded.
300 years. Yeah, that is
I'll find
quite
it.
impressive age. Your logical mate. Undefeated champion.
Yeah, well done, Barnacle. You've got good logic.
It's
That
holding
that's an
up.
old bird. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah,
I
so
would
almost
like to
graduated
know.
school at that age. He's doing well.
It's doing well. Oh God, I would like to know where it was from, but
Kept his identity hidden.
I don't know, guys. Sorry. I think it might take me a while to find, but yeah, still, yeah.
Hmm,
Nick has shown his
I
images. Sorry,
did.
Andy. We're gonna have to go back and have a look.
No.
um,
I had some good Nick pics.
they're good Nick pics actually, so definitely catch up on them. Aren't hoodies and carrion one species now? I think I did see that. Are they classed
I
as
th
one species?
I think so.
Uh,
I think one's I can't remember the specifics. I shall try and look it up quickly.
Have a look. Yeah, because this one says oh, the hooded crow was thought to be the same species as the carrion crow, but they've now been separated. Less widespread than its cousin. Maybe they were and then weren't?
Maybe, ours
Barnacle. Chunky
yeah,
burb, long life. Cool burb, long life.
the logic.
We used to have a 5-year-old gerbil at my lab. Average lifespan of that species is 7 months. Wow.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Well done for keeping that gerbil alive.
Yeah, recently been split as a separate species. Hmm. Yeah, so it seems to be two separate species is the
So maybe,
current
yeah. So they thought it
current one.
was one and then decided to separate them.
I
Um,
think that's the current understanding, yes.
yeah.
At the time of recording.
Yeah, yeah. It'll probably change. Boo, the greater nitpick of the year.
Yeah, I think you come up with a like a quiz book or puzzle book full of nitpicks and Andy picks of spot this specific bird and it tells you what bird it is. Or Andy picks where the bird is obviously there, but you don't know what species it is. You have to try and guess what species it is.
I think don't limit it to birds because Andy's got a great one of a red squirrel.
Yeah, yeah, that's where it all started, wasn't it? We got a just general wildlife quiz book to point a real one. Corvus corona and Corvus cornix. Ah, okay. Thanks for the
Yeah. Wonder what made them switch back to 2. Mm.
I think yeah, taxonomical things and nomenclature and all this stuff is so confusing because there's so many things of what defines a species,
Yeah,
and depending
yeah.
on who you ask, you get a completely different answer. So I'm
It's
sure it's a
like the
big rabbit
grass
hole we
snake,
could go down.
isn't it? Do you remember the grass snake? That was fairly recent when they kind of said it's 2 different subspecies of grass snake in Europe and here,
Oh, really? Hmm.
which is pretty wild.
Hmm.
Uh, love that you still remember that image. I will never forget Deacon Winters. It's my favourite photo.
It will become an emote. I will
Oh,
get that up.
please.
I've
Yes.
almost finished the like background art. I'm almost there, so
Oh,
getting there.
cool. Exciting things to come. Um, I've got one more, and that is a swallowtail butterfly, which is
Very
it's so
nice.
nice. Um, I know that they're like I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of these where I was, but every time I just love them so much. They're probably my yeah, I think they are my favorite butterfly. Like they're just like breathtaking. Like
Hard
then
to beat.
to be like just they're so in you like they're in your face a bit. Do you know what I mean? You know they're present when you see them. Like and every time I saw them, I was pointing out to my friends. I was like, look, 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 look. They're like, shut up. We know.
Nah, keep on going. An amazing picture as well, as everyone's saying. Like, get it properly, like, bottom of the flap so you can see the full wing kind of profiles. Sunshine,
Oh,
blue skies. Oh,
thanks,
great.
guys. Yeah, I won't show you all the other pictures I got.
Nah, this is the only one. You just saw it.
I
One photo done. True
didn't even
professional.
look at it.
Yes.
Um, but while we're on the topic of butterflies, I actually just wanted to talk about the big butterfly count in 2025 and just talk a little bit
Mm.
about the results because I don't think we've done that yet. So I just wanted to go through them. I think I've got a screenshot if we're allowed to put the screenshot on because it's got the butterfly conservation name on. Hopefully we can do that. Not copyright.
Hopefully. That should be fine.
Okay, cool.
Don't think we copyright.
Um, so yeah, as you can see, we are below average because I remember us all talking and we've all seen so many butterflies.
Mm.
And we were like, it'd be really interesting to see what the big butterfly count says this year because I've been noticing a lot more.
Mm.
But we are still below average, but it is a lot more really than last year. So that's probably why it seems like we've been seeing a lot more. But I mean, it's the highest well, one of the highest. So highest year 2023. So it's been the highest year, second highest year since 2021, which not bad, but just below
Yeah.
the 10-year average.
Yeah, it is
And then,
showing that's like a bit of a sad decline throughout the 10 years.
yeah,
But yeah, at least it was a better year than last year.
I mean, look at 2019. Like that's a good year.
I know. They knew about COVID. They're like, cool, everyone gather together, get out of here. They
Yeah,
knew.
yeah, literally. And then they've got the top recorded butterflies. So what do people think is the top recorded butterfly this year
Ooh.
in the UK on the big butterfly count?
Oh, I can't. What's the usual one? Is it red admirals that you? How is red admiral? Because there's been lots of
Mhm.
whites. I've seen loads of the whites, especially large whites, this summer.
Mhm. Yeah,
Mm, I'll I'll go red admiral. That's like a solid choice. I feel.
Red Admiral. Deacon Winter's Painted Lady. Pookie, I've seen
Mm.
lots of rare ones, less common ones. Oh, that's quite interesting, actually. Birdie, COVID might be right. More people out recording. That's actually a very good point. More people undertaking the survey, more
That's
results.
true. Yeah.
It's a good point, Birdie.
Imagine they'd be standardized, like to try and eliminate any observer bias
Yeah,
kind of thing. But
it's true.
I'm sure
Yeah.
it has some effect. Speckled wood.
Um,
That's a good shout, Pookie.
Speckled Wood, Fishy Common Blue, Red Admirals, lots this year. Okay. So the number one recorded butterfly, uh, in the UK was the large white with
Mhm.
396,000 sightings. Their numbers are up
Wow.
by 47% over the past 15 years. Um, and then second is the small white, which is 318,000 sightings. So just below. Um, so their sightings are more than doubled this year to last year.
Oh wow.
Then third is the gatekeeper. The population has suffered decline around a quarter over the past 15 years. Um, but I think this year it's been quite a good year. Number four is Red Admiral. So whoever said Red Admiral,
Yay.
there's been a 52% increase in their numbers over the past 15 years. So this is probably due to global heating, meaning they can delay their winter migration to warmer regions in southern Europe and North Africa, and can sometimes even overwinter in the UK.
Yeah, because I
Now, number
remember.
five
Mm.
is the Meadow Brown. Um, and then six is the Peacock. Seven, Speckled Wood. Eight, comma, nine, Common Blue. And 10, Green Veined White.
Hmm.
They're kind of interesting. And yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen quite a lot of whites this year,
Mm.
to be fair.
Yeah, I remember seeing it a lot as well. So when I think it was Pookie who said quite a few rare ones, not so many common. I think we've had a
Mm,
big clouded yellow year. Lots of
yes,
them
yeah.
visiting up as well. So yeah, I guess it has been a good year. You were saying kind of milder winters and kind of later in
Mm.
the summer. Was it within the last few years there was a really big increase of? I think it was red admiral. And I think it was a
Yeah, I
really
think they've been doing
mild
quite
winter
well.
beforehand,
Yeah,
so they had a really big population because they survived, or lots of them survived
yeah,
overwintering here. So yeah, also
yeah.
these heating and or warming, so like like species ranges shifting northerly, and then yeah, migrations
Mhm.
changing. It's all up in the air. It feels.
Yeah, yeah, it completely is, yeah. And insects are the first ones that really show that kind of climatic change as well. That's why find they're quite interesting to watch
Mm,
on how they're doing. Um, and then yeah, I just quite interesting results, and it makes sense. I think why we thought we were seeing a lot more because the our last year numbers were down. So yeah,
mm, mm.
that's me.
Very nice. Low number of peacock and cinnabars here. Yeah, okay. I feel like I've
I
not
do
seen that many peacocks this
neither.
summer.
I think I saw some early on, but then I think you notice them early on, don't you? Because they're one of the first ones to come out.
Mm.
Um, and Cinnabars, I think I've honestly seen I've seen Cinnabar caterpillars, but then actually on the wing, maybe two,
Oh, wow.
probably.
Hmm.
Mm.
I think cinnabars with the ragwort, they have quite a fluctuating population.
Mm,
I think you have like the relationship between ragwort and cinnabar. So if there's lots of ragwort, then there's lots of food plants for the caterpillars. So there's lots of caterpillars. So then you get a big year of them. And then because there's so many of them, they start eating all the ragwort, so it dies down. And because there's not enough
yeah,
ragwort, then there's fewer caterpillars. So they're kind of that quite
kind of.
fluctuating pattern, which I'm sure is there must be some nice figures somewhere of like one site showing like a yearly trend or something like that.
That'd be
Seen so few
interesting.
cinnabars this year. No, I feel like I've moved around a bit, so I haven't been able to compare them that well year on year. Oh, I love seeing pilots cinnabar. I absolutely love seeing them.
Oh, they're
Like
gorgeous.
they're so.
Oh yeah,
I think the most I've had was 43 or something on one ragwort plant.
one. Wow, yeah.
Oh, I
They're
love
little
seeing them.
monsters, aren't they?
Yeah, you come back in a day or two, and it's like cool, completely shredded, gone.
Yeah, yeah.
What's the next one? Didn't find any peacock catter infestations. Oh, that's a shame.
Wow, that is sad. Wonder if it's been a bad year for peacocks.
Maybe I distinctly remember. So I think for work over the summer we do well, ideally weekly butterfly transects, but it turns out to be every few weeks. But I remember I think there's only one of the last ones. Like, oh my gosh, there's a peacock, and being
Oh,
excited about seeing a
really?
peacock because I just hadn't seen that many at all.
Mm,
But yeah,
yeah, yeah,
interesting numbers.
yeah. And we'll see what it says next year.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm,
See how the winter goes. See how next spring and summer goes, and
yeah, yeah,
see how they
exactly.
fare.
Well, should we look at everyone else's?
Yeah, I might quickly talk about because I had a news story which I want to talk
Oh,
about,
go for it.
which I'll pop in the news storage channel on our Discord for anyone who wants to read it themselves. But this was talking about tackling Himalayan balsam. So in the UK,
Um,
big problem, especially on kind of waterways. Kind of spreads really fast, takes over areas very quickly. And one of the methods that has recently been trialed is using a native rust fungus. So
mm,
rust fungi are tend to be quite specialized fungi, and they tend to infect only one species or one or two closely related species. And the Himalayan balsam rust fungus only affects Himalayan balsam, so can be used as quite a good kind of natural herbicide as such, where
yeah,
you can spread them and it only affects one species instead of kind of clear cutting an area, so you're taking out native ones as well, very kind of painfully pulling kind of each plant out. So yeah, this I saw this on the social media of the Northwest Wildlife Trust. Um, and yeah, so saying Himalayan balsam rust fungus, a biocontrol agent that has co-evolved with balsam in its native range. After rigorous safety testing by CABI or CABI, the Centre for Agriculture and Bioscience International, this rust fungus was approved for release in the UK. So in the spring, the rust fungus infects vulnerable seedlings, often killing them. It then spreads to mature plants, forming rust-colored pustules on leaves that disrupt photosynthesis and reduce competitiveness. Fungus reproduces via spores easily spread by wind, water, or animals. Once established, it can quickly colonize adjacent balsam plants, creating a ripple effect across the landscape. As temperatures drop, the rust fungus overwinters in decaying leaf litter, which shelters it through the winter. Then in the spring, it reactivates, releasing spores to infect the next generation, continuing its cycle year after year. So could be a really good method. You have
That's
a really big kind of patch of it, and you might not have the time, the money, the volunteers, or anything to tackle this huge kind of waterway. But by kind of selecting these spots and releasing the rust fungi, it's kind of very, I don't know how expensive it is, but it seems very low effort. It kind of looks after
uh,
itself. Um, it kind of comes back year after year, spread throughout the population.
wow.
So fingers crossed we'll hear about some good news in the future. But I thought that was a really cool, creative way of tackling invasives, which is a constant and growing problem in the UK and around the world. So I thought this was a
That's
very cool bit of news.
that's really, really interesting because that can have such a large impact. I mean,
Hmm.
it's everywhere, like, around here especially, I see it in so many places, and not even just, like, in nature reserves and stuff, just along the river, like, it's just and obviously people aren't gonna do anything because it's in kind of no man's land, if you know what I mean. Um, but that fungus is seems like a very, very cool option. Um, well,
Hmm.
fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And as Birdie Chris was saying, just as long as it doesn't turn into a cane toad style solution, which
Yeah,
was, if I'm correct, was that Australia, and
yeah.
there was it insect that was taking out a certain crop? It was like sugar cane or something. So they brought
Mm,
in these cane toads to try and take them out, but then they spread themselves and they became an invasive problem themselves. So fingers crossed,
quite
it has been tested um, by this agency, has been approved. So hopefully, because they're very specialized fungi, they should only affect that one plant. I'm sure there'll be careful monitoring and checking. But fingers crossed, it's a much safer, as such, like more reliable, more targeted approach to it. So yeah.
yeah, and you'd think we would have learnt our lesson after the whole cane toad situation.
Yes. Yeah. You'd hope.
You would
You'd
hope, but, you know. Oh, pooky Japanese knotweed is more of an issue here. Yeah, we
Mm,
also have Japanese knotweed. Very nasty.
mm.
I need to get a fungus for that next.
Yeah, I'm sure there are already talks and trials and things for these things. Because I imagine these trials take quite a while.
Yeah,
I imagine at least several years just to check how they spread, how they interact, and things. So I'm sure there are plenty of smart people working on those solutions right now.
for sure, for sure. But very interesting. Very
Hmm.
interesting.
Yeah, but yeah, until they go rogue, yeah, some mutated fungus starts the next zombie apocalypse or the epidemic.
Oh
But
God, don't say that. I didn't even think about that.
be fine, be fine. Anyway, onto the Discord. Let's see what people have been seeing. Oh, I saw this weird fungus. It spread. Anyway, no,
Now
it's,
I feel funny.
yeah. Like, where's Andy this week? Oh no.
Oh no. Fisher says Australian blue acacia is an issue here. Thanks, Brits.
Oh,
Oh, we love doing that apparently. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Part of the
Britain.
culture.
Oh, yeah. The culture is. Wait, this culture isn't enough like our culture. Let's bring our culture over to here. Ah, lovely. Anyway, bye everyone.
Yeah.
Um,
I love it.
yeah,
Oh, I don't love it anymore.
yeah. Oh no. So I think this was found the right spot. What day is it? It's the
Wonderful.
17th, so correct. The 10th of November. I do talk about Nathan's one last week. I can't remember. Yeah, we'll start with here with Pookie's. So lovely honey buzzard. Start off
Oh,
with from Pookie.
nice.
Brilliant picture. Nice underwing shot. And a lovely chiff chaff in a bush. Just looks very content.
Must
Just
look
sitting there
very
in the bush.
content.
We've got 3 pictures of a kingfisher.
Oh,
I
look
said,
at those.
yeah, these are the good kingfisher pictures of the week. And if you hear, my kingfisher pictures were not like this at all. They were nick pics. I think, Yeah, I think Thistle zoomed in, I think it was 4 times to see the kingfisher and a possible other kingfisher.
But you
But I
did
think
have a shark in
incredible.
yours.
Actually, I did have a shark, yeah, so sorry, Pookie, but I guess I take the crown this weekend.
Wow, look at
But,
that.
what a brilliant shot. And I
That's
think people are talking about the
amazing.
fish below. Um, check an ID help. People talking about spiders. So I think, yeah, Nathan's talking about a stickleback. Looking at the 3 very prominent spines. So I think people were thinking it was a baby perch, both the Chris saying that, and then Nathan was thinking with the 3 prominent spines, thinking it's a 3-spine stickleback. So I think that was the final guess on that. That's not even a nitpick of the fish. I know. Unless there's a
They are
giant kingfish that
brilliant
caught that
photos.
shark. They're so good. This one's a juvenile black stork. Very nice.
Oh, lovely.
And you've got one on the ground and one in the air, which is just showing off now. Yeah, fishy. Yeah, so he comes to the conclusion. It's a 3-spine stickleback, which is very cool.
Fair enough for everybody, be able to tell what fish that is from that picture.
I know. Yeah, in the ID help um, channel, Nathan put a very good picture, kind of showing the prominent spines and then references and everything. Proper
Oh,
detective
look
work.
at
Lovely Roo deer.
Aw,
So cute.
so sweet.
Nice video as well. Oh, I love the wee manta ray shaped belly pack. That is very nice. Nicely contrasting. They
Aw.
were playing with each other,
Stop.
frolicking in the sunshine.
That's so lovely, Pookie.
I like how the camera goes to the other side, expecting to come
Yeah.
round, and then there's nothing to come back, and they come frolicking around the other way again. Oh, so nice.
That's really lovely.
And then a hornet nest to finish off, which is very cool. Yes, with the settee singing as well, which is amazing. Got so much wildlife just in one video.
Seen a lot of hornets this year, actually.
I've seen lots of wasps.
Mm.
I think last summer I barely saw any wasps. I think I had one right at the end, like around this time last year.
Yeah, they had a
Um,
bad year, didn't they?
I'd imagine so, yeah. And then this year I've seen loads.
Yeah,
I
there's
am
been quite a
in more kind
few.
of urban areas, but it does seem like there's just more around. Barnacle seen neither. Oh, honeybuds need to eat. That is true. More from Pookie the next day. Lovely raven
Oh, look at
perched
that.
atop the frame or something like that.
Beautiful.
So sleek. Lovely linnet trying
Oh.
its best to do an Andy pick and hide behind the thin rushes.
Yeah.
I do love a linnet. A badly lit peregrine. I
They
think
are
that's a
always on telephone poles and everything, aren't they? So
yeah,
funny.
peregrine on a pylon. Pylon Perry. Perry the
Pylon.
pylon peregrine.
I like it.
And then a kestrel having breakfast.
What's the breakfast?
I don't think we can. I can't see anything.
Might have
Let me
just
see.
had a nice breakfast.
Yeah, maybe it's just sitting there. I had a good meal, like, oh, just need to sit down. I can't take off for a
Sausages.
few minutes.
Pookie says no clue.
Lovely Dunnock.
Aw.
Nice cobweb behind them as well. I like that.
Yeah, it's a good photo with the cobweb behind. It's giving
Mm.
Halloween.
I know. Oh, Halloween decorations are everywhere now.
Yeah, I know.
Ridiculous. I saw them in kind of early August.
Yes,
Not even back
same.
to school, they're straight into Halloween, like,
Do I
anyway.
look at them though? Yes.
Damn it, it's working. And a lovely
Oh, this is
parasol.
making me excited.
Oh, that's an amazing
Lovely
parasol.
person. Yeah, it's brilliant. Very
Someone
big.
selling Christmas decor? What? It must be made
To
in,
be
like,
fair, Christmas,
mid-September?
I draw the line now. It's fair.
Yeah, I think that's too much. Like Miley Cyrus is thawing as we speak. Or freezing this Christmas. Anyway. More from Pookie again next day.
Oh,
Great
look
to
at the
get the beginning of
tufty.
them. Blue tits. Oh, it's got bed
Oh,
hair.
oh, he has got bad head.
That is
Oh.
really cute.
Was it early morning, Pookie? Did you just wake him
Yes.
up?
He's like, "It's too early."
Yeah, look, he's like, "You just woke me up."
That was the last picture we ever saw from Pookie.
Yeah.
Messed with the wrong bird. Early lots of
Early,
wind.
lots of
Um, the big goldfinch.
Oh, the lovely
All those
sunflower.
seeds in the sunflower, yeah. And joined by a greenfinch as well.
Sunflowers must be great for them to get loads of seeds.
Yeah, she's just so dense. And that
Yeah,
entire head just crammed full of them.
easy meal, easy pickings.
Yeah, lovely greenfinch there. Oh, just love the colours.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Oh, and a male kestrel coming up next. Sitting on the nest box.
Oh, they are really sweet kestrels, aren't
They're
they?
so cute. They're just so tiny and cute, but they're big and scary and vicious, but they're so tiny
Yeah.
and cute. Greenfinches, goldfinches are congeners? Congener? Is it
Oh,
pronounced like
it's my favourite. It's the tree frog.
oh,
I just love
tree
these
frog?
so much. I wanna be them.
Yeah, every tree frog picture that Pookie sends, they just look like they're happy, they've retired, they're just sitting on like a leaf or a stick in the sunshine. They're happy.
Ideal. Perfect day out, really, and they get to live that every day.
Yeah. They don't need to log into Microsoft Teams or
No.
receive emails or commute, pay tax. They just enjoy the
Yeah,
sun.
pay tax.
Yeah.
I don't know how lucky they have it. Maybe we should put a tree frog behind a computer and make them do a Teams meeting.
See how you like it.
It's too chilled
Contribute to
out.
society and I mean, I'd join more Teams calls if there was a frog on there as well. I wouldn't listen to
Yeah.
anything anyone's talking about, I'd just be staring at them. They hop onto Microsoft. Oh, that's a good one, Barnacle.
The leaf isn't bending, the frog must weigh, so yeah, it must weigh, just a little guy.
True. Oh. Oh, fishes the same genus. Cardulus? Cardulus? Oh, thank you. A lovely chiff-chaff. Very nicely posed. Nice light as well. Lovely male kingfisher there.
Oh, look at that.
The ripples and everything.
It's a brilliant photo, Pookie.
Imagine a burb accidentally landing on a frog. I feel like the
Be like,
frog.
"Why is it sticky?"
Yeah, yeah, the bird would just be confused, but the frog, they just don't have a care in the world. They'll
Yeah.
just be singing like, oh. I guess I'm being stood on by a bird now. I'll just accept it as it is.
I'll just carry on my normal day activities, obviously.
Not blocking the sun too much. I might as well stick around. Oh, the lovely buzzard, Pookie says.
Oh, look. They're such gorgeous birds. I really love buzzards.
I love the kind of white face to them as well. That's a
Yeah.
lovely look to them. Oh, you're a buzzard day birdie. Very nice.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I do like buzzards.
Is that a cornfield? I don't know. It does
Looks
look
something similar.
croppy.
Croppy, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a cereal of some sort. Interesting colouring, sugarcane. Yeah, I do like the colouring of that. I think there's the very like fine boundary between the white and the brown. A few veins of white. It's very cool. I feel like it's like ready for winter.
Oh,
Oh,
Fishy saw
barnacles
a
video.
harrier today. Very
Cool.
cool.
This is a cool video from Barnacle saying just an otter having breakfast. As you
Oh,
do.
wow.
Such a cool
Oh,
encounter.
brilliant.
Very good video as well. Like very well to capture that.
And to see it, like, how amazing.
Chewing away. Just an otter says yum, yum,
Yeah,
yum, yum.
just an otter. Yeah, to be fair, Barnacle did caption it as just an otter having breakfast.
Oh, and yeah, Pookie next day with a much better picture of a black tern than mine. Um, Lovely picture, which is
Yeah,
a life of a birdie, Pookie, sorry. It was very cool.
nice. It's a good photo as well of it in flight.
Mm, a lovely picture. Nice carrying crow.
Lovely sheen.
Mm, appreciate the feathers nicely there. And then one that threw me for a loop. I never see them fly. Do you want to have a guess if you haven't seen the Discord already? It does look very weird.
It does look really weird. See, I've already opened the message.
It's a great crested grebe if anyone. He said, yeah, nice one, Andy. It's a good photo of it in flight. Did you hear that? I tried my best barnacle. It was very far away. That's my defense. But it's a lovely picture. Pookie. Lovely kestrel. Like, really nice picture of that one.
That's
Like,
gorgeous.
turned around with the light. Mm. And the second one of them hovering as well. Fan splayed out, or fan tail splayed out nicely.
Oh, wow. Look at that one. It's a brilliant photo.
Nice white throat.
I love how all these pictures feel like autumnal.
You feel like the kind of the fresh autumny air
Yeah.
like in the mornings.
Birdie, ooh, off topic, but low tide is my best chance of a glossy ibis. It is at 11 a.m. to 1-ish. Good chance of some waders. I heard we had a few American visitors. Ooh.
Ooh, best of luck.
Yeah, good luck, Birdie. Keep us
Yeah, I think
updated.
yeah, the last few days with these strong westerlies, I think it's brought over. I imagine brought over quite a few American birds. Yeah, green sandpiper out there, and then gone to
Oh,
regulars of a
little
smooth newt. So
little
tiny.
Snoopy. Oh, what good find. Oh, I love them. I love them. Like,
think little
imagine a
shadows maybe.
world like, being as small as, like, a little newt and just, like, trying to walk your way around.
I feel like they also look content and happy, waddling
It's the
around.
tree frog, isn't it?
In a very nice video.
Yeah, good
Oh,
spot, Pookie.
it's how they move as well. So cute.
It blends in so well.
Mm, no, it really does. Birdie's saying, "Yeah, I think I might go." And Andy's saying, "Don't think, just do." Barnacle got their set of
Ah!
so top left to bottom right, going left to right. Spider crab, sea spider, spider at sea, crab spider, which I love. I love that little little game with the set. I think that's really fun.
I love that so much. They're brilliant. I think I really, really like the sea spider. That's pretty cool. And the spider crab, actually.
Yeah, the sea spiders, very weird looking, so dainty
Yeah,
and yes, looks so
really
cool.
dainty.
Top left from 2020, other two from 2023, crab spider from 2025.
Nice. So it's the
Wow, what
crab
a
spider that
project!
you're missing.
Yeah, 5 years you're working for that. It's very impressive. So, Nathan said, Endea spinosa, I think, for the crab spider. I think it's Endeus.
Mm.
Yeah, this is from Barnacle from 2023, I think. Yeah, only the crab spiders from today, the others are historical finds. But here's a sequence of blurry pics. Beautifully glassy sea. As the tide started rolling in, I saw a wee fleck riding the surface. Went in for pics, and the spider ran, like, flipped towards the camera. I let it climb on and returned it to the safety of the shore. Aw,
Oh, that's
wildlife
amazing.
hero.
It's walking on the water. That's really cool.
That's very cool. Sea spiders can regenerate any limb/body part and are studied in the science for helping medical. I think stem cell type surgery. Wow, that's very cool. I feel like they look A enough to be able to just regenerate any body part. I feel like, yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yes, yes, very. Back to Pookie. We had a stone chat first, then lovely skylark perched on the
I love
pole.
skylarks.
Gorgeous. Nice coal tit
Oh, tit bottom.
refusing to look at the camera. Well, it's like slightly eyeing up the camera, but it's like, no, I'm not going to give you a full
Sky
shot.
guy.
And a lovely crested tit picture.
Oh, wow. That's
Really love.
brilliant. I love that.
I feel like it's peeking below the bracken to see, to be in view. Like the mottled look of the black and white on the crest is lovely.
They're gorgeous, yeah.
And a nice fox moth caterpillar.
Oh, it's a
There's-
chunk.
Yeah, I think plenty of them around now. That kind of time of year,
Yeah.
chunky fuzzy fellas are out on the move.
Almost looks like, when you sew something, it looks like its
Mhm.
back is just like sewn.
Oh yeah, yeah, I see it now.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Pookie
Pookie says
Coltits.
cold tits are more rare to see than the crested. Wow.
Huh. And Birdie sewed something. Oh, very exciting. What did you sew, Birdie?
Yeah, what did you sew? Ah, my new office mate, a young jumping spider from Fishy. Very cool. That's a nice office mate. It's quite distracting though.
Birdie. help you with the paperwork and emails.
Oh, birdie, I sowed my wildflower meadow. Ha ha. Still pretty cool, birdie. I love a good wildflower meadow. Barnacle, yes, it reminded me of the edge of rugs when they have a rounded stitch. That is exactly it. Yes. So this is a sector orb weaver, which is very
Mm.
nice, very pretty. That big back on it. And then Rove Beetle.
Yes. Ruby Sp, I think.
Rove
Phyllanthus
Beetle.
laminatus, that he says. Bits of pupa in the jar as well, it looks like. Sparkle. Yeah. Wow, 3 culls this year and 10 plus crest. Huh. Ruby for the common name. Aw. Sad.
So we've got some white slash buff tail bumblebees, with a lovely fresh sunflower as well. That's a really great picture.
Very nice and bright.
It's very summery, even though we're getting autumny.
Mm.
Oh,
Lovely
look
red
at
scroll.
these.
They're so cute.
God, so sweet. Having a chomp. Oh, they're just so lovely and red.
The squiggle.
Squ-
And some chipmunks, Siberian chipmunks as well.
Oh, it's brilliant
Oh,
photos.
gathering for the winter, Pookie said. Oh.
Oh, oh, they're brilliant. I never really see mammals much, so it is nice to see them. Deacon Winters, not as good as my red squirrel pick. Yeah,
Unbeatable, yours, Andy.
unbeatable. Most unbeatable red squirrel that's not a red squirrel pick.
These are from Barnacle. Having some red deer. Spot the mother and youngster in the first pic who just swam across
Oh,
from the other
they
night from another isle. It's very cute. Do you know how far they swam, Barnacle? You make it sound very
it's
casual. They
pretty
just swam
cool.
across from another isle. I imagine they can swim quite well if they can go from one to another. And then
This
this one,
scenery just looks ideal, Barnacle. I'd literally like to teleport there right now.
it looks gorgeous. Yeah, that previous one there, 2 snags of different colours, which was cool. Antlers are stripped of the velvet coating in preparation for the rutting season. Then yeah, gorgeous scenery there. And then the last one is of Ronald looking all handsome and hefty. Just about 10 meters
Um,
that lot, but there are further distances across. Further distances
wow,
across. Wow,
that's pretty cool.
great picture of Ronald there. Looking very handsome, like good posture.
He is very handsome.
And then Pazuzu learnt rutting season is actually a real term and not just fanfic lingo. Barnacle don't know what fanfic they're watching. But moving on to Jobot's pictures. So we've got a macro clip. And here are some of the shots. And there's a few parts of this which is very cool. So lots of cool macro shots here. So some red admiral butterflies. Very nice.
Nice.
Really cool seeing like every single scale you can see now. And then green
Yeah.
veined white. Oh, the eye as well. Amazing.
And the floof.
And the floof, can't get the floof. Speckled
A
wood.
haggard looking speckled wood.
Yeah, a bit battered.
Seen better days. Lived a life.
And some common darter dragonflies. Oh, these ones are really cool.
Oh, look at the eyes.
Like the hairs around the eyes, and like the one on the very left, like, it's so red. And the
Yeah.
shininess coming, oh, so
They've
cool.
turned out really nice. And the hairs, yeah, brilliant.
Mm. A few more pictures of them. It's really cool being able to appreciate just the detail and
Yeah,
yeah, like in the
seeing them up
third common
close.
darter one, like the wings, just seeing the kind of the veins of the wings, so cool.
Yeah, they look like stained glass, don't they?
Mm. Yeah, kind of like that frosted look to them almost. Some lovely long jawed orb weavers.
That's a lovely little guy.
Hmm. Some dwarf weaver spiders. Some zebra jumping spiders.
Ooh, these are cool.
Very cool. I love
I
little
like
jumping
these.
spiders.
Very interesting.
I gotta say they're one of the cutest looking spiders.
Yeah. Yeah, if someone doesn't like spiders, I feel like this is a good one to show them.
Yeah, it's a good gateway spider. Like that gets
Gateway.
them into the loving spiders.
And then work them up to like a wasp spider kind of thing.
Yeah, I think before long they go, oh, it's so cute. Spooter go boing. Well put, Barnacle. The last one was a dance fly. I think I wouldn't have noticed if it was not for its odd body plan. And then part two, still from Jobot, green shield bug nymph, found by accident when trying to get a dragonfly in food. It was very cool.
Nice.
All tucked away. All spooders are cute. Indeed, they are fishy. Well said.
Agreed, fishy.
Some male and female, left and right, white-legged craneflies, which are mating. I've seen these so many times but never managed to get a photo, so never got an ID.
Ooh.
This guy comes along and they stop moving, which is very nice. Then on to speckled berryfly, which
Oh,
I
that's
just love the
cool.
look of these. I can't
Yeah.
remember the Latin name. But yeah, they're just kind of sticking their wings out and lovely patterns on them. Very cool. Um, I think the next one is it three kinds of robberfly? I think Nathan's saying twin spot centurions or Cyrus bipunctatus. These ones, I think that's these ones here because I saw some of them today.
They're
I think it's
very
the next few
pretty.
pictures, but yeah, the colours on them are gorgeous.
Great picture.
You know, these you guys are so pretty. Speckled berry friends. They are very cute. And then, yeah, orange-belted hoverfly, Silotus cygnus, ladder-backed hoverfly, Melanostoma scalari. And I think the nymph coming up, the grass bug, Stenodema livigata. And I think the last one was put on ID help, if I remember correctly. I think Nikin was saying probably Eupteryx orata, because it was in some littles, or the potato leafhopper slash nettle leafhopper. I think that's everything in the wildlife encounters. Did we have any other channels? I don't think we did. That might have been it for that one. But brilliant selection. Still
Really cool
surprisingly
selection.
summery, some of them. I feel like Jobots at the end made it feel almost summery again.
Yeah, with the bugs, yeah.
Mm.
I
But yeah,
do get what you mean.
nice autumnal ones now with the kind of the moorlands up in Scotland and the early autumn sunshine from Pookies.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the cold mornings, they're gonna come soon, like the really frosty
Mm.
mornings and
Like low mist.
yeah,
Mm.
the mist. Yeah, I am kind of excited, but
Yeah, I do like nice cold mornings, fresh air.
but yeah, thank you everybody for sending those in. They were brilliant, as usual, and our species count is still very strong.
Mm, I think
Wonder what
I think Andy was saying hadn't updated it for a little bit, but we must be
um,
nearing 1,200 or so now. We're doing very, very well.
yeah,
It will
Pookie, it
get
will limit the amount of things to see. That is true. But I guess we'll see some new things.
yeah,
So
as you kind of mentioned, before we came on stream, it's coming into fungi season. So I've seen plenty of kind of little fungi bursting up from tree stumps and lawns and things like that. So yeah, keep an eye out for them, especially with all this kind of wetter weather that tends to bring up lots of fruiting bodies of the fungi now. So yeah, next few months go dwindle on the summer things, but fungi and autumn things as well.
yeah, that's true. The fungi folder, guys, that's gonna be hot
Mm,
topic now. Um, I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna save it a little bit and then I'll go proper looking.
yeah,
But yeah. Oh, Beacon Winters, we're definitely over 1,200. Nice.
well done everyone.
Even better.
That's really good. Looking forward to
Birdie's looking
shroom
forward to
season.
shroom season.
Nice.
Yeah. We can have a shroom off again.
We can. We can have a shroom off. See when Andy gets back, we can all work out a day for our shroom off.
Yeah.
Our night
Um,
fishy. Thanks for popping around.
bye, fishy. Thank you for watching. Pookie, rain/storms will mean no walks for me. Oh,
Um,
that's annoying. Well, hopefully this weekend it does stay off. It is here. Um,
hmm.
but you do always find some good fungi as well, Pookie, so
Yeah, hopefully it kind of happens during the night and then you can go out in the morning.
yes.
Is a shroom off like a stroganoff? I mean, mushroom stroganoff. That's like one of my go-to dishes.
Should we do a like a cooking stream? And it can
Oh my
be
god,
stream off/slash stroganoff.
I foraged these mushrooms.
Yeah. Ooh. Let's not start that. I got these
No,
mushrooms from Tesco's.
I foraged them from the supermarket. The Holy
Okay.
Quail Bake Off. We've got to have a cooking stream at some point.
Oh, yeah, we could do a cooking stream. Yeah. Actually, maybe we could bake things with mushrooms in. On topic.
Yeah, I like mushroom baked things. We'll work something out. Claps.
Yeah, we'll sort something out. We'll do a cooking stream.
Yeah, we can figure something out. Yeah, you got any plans for the week or 2 weeks ahead?
Plans for the week. Getting back into work. It's a really busy. Oh, I'm going to Wales next
Oh, very
week
nice.
with work. So hopefully I'll have some cool things to show from my Wales trip. Because I'm not
Mhm.
actually I normally go North Wales, but actually I'm going near Pembrokeshire, which I've never
Oh,
been to before. So I'm actually really excited.
ooh. Oh, enjoy. Don't get
Thank you.
too wet.
Yeah, yeah, that's the only thing about Wales. I need to re-waterproof my waterproof, otherwise I will get soaking wet. It's
Uh-oh.
got no waterproof now. So that's reminded me. I'm gonna mental note, do that.
Hmm.
But yeah, what about you?
Yeah, I think now that I'm definitely not gonna get the job, I feel a lot more free, so I might go visit some people. So I might go visit
Nice.
my brother down in London.
Mhm.
Um, might pop over back on to Skoma for a little bit, just before
Rude
the end
not
of their
to.
season, go visit some friends over there and try and see the end of the Manxie season and hopefully catch some of the autumn migrants they're having because
Oh,
there's
nice.
Skoma has like a recent sightings page and blog page if anyone's interested. And right now there's a very wholesome father and son birding duo that's on there, and in like 3 days it's like a chunky, like a short novel in the amount of birds they've been seeing. Like they've done some long sea watches and it's amazing birds around there. So hopefully I
Good
can
envy.
get out and about. Um, but yeah, maybe go travel around
Nice.
a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, just as I said, "Oh, you're settled in Oxford," you're like, "Right, I'm off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to ScoMo, I'm going
See
to
the
London."
sea. Yeah, it's been weeks since I've seen the sea. Yes. Hopefully things around here as well.
Yes.
Yes. There
Cool.
might be a stream on Friday. I'll see how things go. I'll pop a message in the probably in the announcements chat or channel on the Discord. So maybe, maybe not. But I think Andy will be back next Wednesday. I'll hopefully be back next Wednesday, but we'll see how things go. And keep an eye out on the Discord for any updates. More raft. Hopefully, yes. If Friday does go ahead, then I'll be playing some more raft, which will be lots of fun. Which does have sharks in it. So there we go.
Oh,
The shark theme continues.
the sharks continue. Stay safe on the coast, Nick.
Yes.
If you do go to ScoMo, one eye always watching.
Yeah. Don't go for a swim. Yes, Birdie won't go out. Yeah, hopefully, if you're free this Friday, Birdie, we can play that for free. But yeah, I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah. Thank you very much for watching, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.